Is this ASMR on my metal tray? I love ASMR. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. It's been a while. It's winter now. Happy holidays. But that also means that the weather outside is boo-boo, which means the lighting is boo-boo, which means the ring light is bad, which means circles in my eyeballs, in my glasses. Yeah, can you believe it's almost 2020 already and we're still in the middle of a deadly pandemic? So I haven't done a thrift video in a while because one, I just really wanted to do like a whole wrap-up video, all the things that I got secondhand in 2021. And number two, lots of new things have been happening in my personal life. Like I got a new job and that's it. That's the only new thing that's been happening with me. Oh my gosh, how could I forget? I'll be moving out next month to San Francisco. It's not far from where I currently live with my parents in my childhood bedroom. So I am going to be really excited to make videos about like DIYing and thrifting for me and Eric's new place. Anyways, you didn't come here to hear me talk about my life. You came here to look at all the old things I collected this year, and I'm here to deliver on that. I got lots of home goods. I got clothes, duh, and I even got my first thrifted pairs of shoes. So let's get into my thrift haul of 2021. Okay, we are starting off with everything that I got from the Alameda Antique Fair. The Alameda Antique Fair is, I think, the largest antique, vintage, old home goods things fair on the West Coast. I might be making that up. Feel free to check me on that. Literally anything you can imagine, you'll probably find it there. The vendors all range from basically like kind of like a flea market kind of feel that are priced really, really cheap, all the way to like large pieces of like mid-century modern furniture that can be a couple hundreds to thousands of dollars. So I tend to go on more on this side and I try to find a deal, but I love just kind of walking around there for clothes and like little knickknacks. The first thing I got was this hand-painted flower tray, which I'm obsessed with. So I'm a huge sucker for trays and bowls, anything that can just hold other things. And this tray was included amongst like a table of things that were going for $5. I'm a sucker for floral. I'm a sucker for these vintage kind of designs. So yeah, it was kind of a no-brainer, especially because it was $5. Next up is this vintage leather handbag. The owner of the vendor who I got this from said that his collection of bags were all from a museum that his mom had curated, and so when she died, all the bags passed down to him and he was selling them at the antique fair. And this one in particular was in really great shape. It's super classy. It has like this brass detailing, and overall I really don't ever use bags like these. I prefer crossbody bags, but the guy was willing to give this to me for 20 bucks because it was for the end of the fair. He kind of pushed it on me. He was like, it's $20 for a vintage beautiful handbag. Why the fuck do you need to think any more about this? So I was like, okay. I've been using it for like nicer occasions, like my anniversary dinner and going to weddings. So it's a good find. Two more things I got from the antique fair that I love and I use on a daily basis are these sterling silver rings. These have the 925 stamped on the inside. I got them from a vendor who he claims was the oldest vendor at the antique fair. He gave me both of these rings for $30 together. I wear these all the time. They're really comfortable and I am obsessed, and the antique fair is a really great place to find like nice fine jewelry. Moving on to probably the most exciting thing from the antique fair is this metal and glass turtle lamp. It's a turtle. Look at it. The vendor who sold it to me was asking for $30, and normally I would just be like, I'm going to give you all my money for this beautiful, unique turtle lamp of a turtle. But so sadly, he had been broken in the back during transit, and you know, you can't judge anyone for their trauma, right? So I got to pick him up for $25, which is still on the pricey end because he is broken, but he really does give this like beautiful, warm glow. Like, where else are you gonna find lamps in the shape of turtles? He's actually like quite pointy and sharp in the back where he has a hole, but you know, put some tape on him, turn him to face the front, and it's all good, and I am so stoked. The vendor who also, when she sold me this, she also asked, she was like, oh, are these for your kids? And I was like, no, it's for me. I am kid. I love turtles. Last thing from the antique fair, I love stained glass. I love the vibes, and this was from one of those vendors that kind of just had like a hodgepodge of stuff. I got this piece of round stained glass for $2, and I think she looks really beautiful on my bedroom window, and she gives me joy. Alright, moving on from the Alameda Antique Fair, we're jumping into another antique fair, which is the Sacramento Antique Fair. I got two things to show you guys. First is this oversized leopard vintage tee. I love it because it's yellow. It's my favorite color. Leopard or a cheetah or a jaguar. Does anyone know the difference between those three? I'm sure there's like very obvious differences, but I don't know. I can't tell you which one is on here. This vendor had like a ton of options in different colors and different animals, all old and worn, and just for 10 bucks. So this was an awesome find. Second thing is this a beautiful Liz Claiborne sport wool and acrylic sweater. If I remember correctly, this was $15, but up close, like you can see that the yarn is made up of like all different kinds of textures. There's like this fluffy white, this purple, there's even green and yellow and orange. The most beautiful texture I've ever seen. Sad though, because it's acrylic and wool, it's like pretty itchy when I wear it. So when I do, I like have to like slather lotion on all over my body. But the shape is beautiful. I love the knit texture in the middle and the front. I'm just like absolutely obsessed with the colors of the yarn. Like I've never seen anything like it. Next, remember when I went to Portland for a month with my 3 homies and I made 2 whole videos about our trip and what I thrifted? Well, I'm gonna run really quick through everything I got, but you better go watch that video if you haven't. I got 2 purses, I got 2 cardigans, I got a pair of corduroy pants, I got a beautiful crew neck sweater with puppies on it, and I got 2 new tops. Okay, next up is a real treat. We're gonna get into my first pair of thrifted shoes. I thrifted 3 pairs of shoes. I've never done that before. Okay, caution, there is feet footage ahead, but we know that those chunky block-heeled sandals are making a comeback, and I got a pair from Crossroads. They have this great block heel that makes them really comfortable. They're only like 1.5 inches tall. I've been wearing these to like all sorts of fun formal occasions because honestly, I'm obsessed with them. I can't believe, okay, it's honestly, I'm obsessed with them, okay? Check it out. This is really awkward because I don't wear shoes in my house, but I need to show you like just how happy I am. I have a couple weddings next year, so these are gonna be great for dancing in, and they are the brand Abound. This next pair that I'm showing you guys, I got for free, and they were never worn before. They were new with tags. I was just casually browsing the buy nothing group around me, and usually it's really hard to get stuff on there because people pounce on good items like within a few minutes. Someone posted these Target brand, never worn, new with tags, like suede maroon heels. I snagged them. I have yet to wear these anywhere. Also great for weddings and formal occasions. And maybe, you know, I'll just wear these out to the next time I go to brunch. You know, I just need a really nice excuse to wear these shoes that I got for free. Okay, another trip I took this year with my buddies was to visit our friend who's in med school in Ventura. And apparently Ventura is like the thrifting capital of California. They have one street in downtown Ventura that's kind of like just blocked off for pedestrians. And I swear there are like 10 thrift stores all within like 3 blocks of each other, just like literally across the street, right next to each other. So we just spent a day thrift store hopping. Some of them were really large and overwhelming, but I managed to find 2 things. I found basically like new Tevas, literally in my size. The tread was completely new, like the Velcro was is literally in perfect shape, literally new. These retail for $60 before like taxes and shipping, and I got these for $23. $23 for basically a new pair of Tevas, and I was so excited. I like literally put them on that day. I wore these for the rest of fall and summer, and I still feel so blessed that I found these. Those are my thrifted shoes. I got one more thing from the Goodwill in downtown Ventura. Just this cute pair of yellow high-waisted shorts. They were $5. I'm pretty sure they are for children because I looked them up and these are sold at Target for children. They don't have pockets or anything. They're just like a simple like paper bag waist and ruffles, but it's super comfy. I could even wear these to sleep, and they're just like a great summer staple. Okay, just got back from having some lunch and boba with my friends, so now I'm back and with real hot tea, and I'm ready to keep going with the video. Ah, that's hot. All right, another trip that I went on this year was my Pescadero glamping trip, which I also made a little vlog about and that you should be really watching when you're coming here. And while we were there, we got to walk around downtown Pescadero, and they had a few really cute small thrift stores that we were able to explore. The first thrift store we went to was really small, owned by this really sweet little old lady who loved talking to me and Eric. From her, I got this sweet purple little flower candle holder. I also bought the candle from her. Recently, I've just been on the lookout for little glass things to hold more candles because I'm really excited to just like light up my new place in San Francisco. This was $6 and it's been sitting really cute on my dresser. The other glass bowl I got also in Pescadero was this white kind of like ruffly floral, almost reminds me of like coral in the ocean. I just thought it was really fun and different. Currently it's holding my homemade poopery that sits in my bathroom. I just thought it was really beautiful and different. This was I think $6 or $7 as well. I also got this yellow corduroy smiley sunflower bucket hat. As you know, I've been really into bucket hats. I made 5. Did that stop me from buying a new one? No. At this thrift store, it was $3.50. Obviously, my preference will be toward the bucket hats that I made from scratch with the labor of my blood, sweat, and tears and my love. But you know, this is fine too. And we already know I love corduroy, so. All right, we're getting toward the end of it. This is my last glass bowl, I promise. This one I got while I was in Seattle. We got to visit like the Fremont market. I could spend all day there. I wish I got footage of it, but what I got was this vintage glass seashell bowl. Bowls just have so much potential, and this one just like really caught my eye. It was $20, which was expensive. I was like drawn to this and it made me feel something. There's like sparkles and bubbles inside. This is the one souvenir that I brought back from Seattle, but I'm obsessed with it. Back to clothes, one of my most recent purchases from Community Thrift. I got this Levon by Cheerful Core patchwork denim jacket. This is definitely a brand from the 80s. You'll see like across the chest and on the sleeves, there's kind of like this floral pattern. I just love the mix of patterns and it's so oversized I can throw it over anything. It's so funny because when I showed this jacket to people, they're like, oh, this is so you. I just love seeing myself in jacket form. And it's a great feeling when you like spot something at their store and you have like a visceral, emotional reaction to it. This beautiful 80s jacket was only $12. Oh my God, daylight is waning. One of the last things that I got from a physical thrift store, not me going into the laundry, is this embroidered extra large Champion white t-shirt. Pretty basic. I don't know when it was when Champion suddenly became the coolest, hippest, newest, trendiest Gen Z brand. I got this from Hope Thrift for $7. I love that the Champion logo across the chest is huge and embroidered. It's a really thick, nice cotton. It doesn't feel like flimsy. This is just the perfect tee to wear to bed or like kind of wear out for that streetwear vibe. Well, that is all for this thrift haul and this year, you guys. It's 2022, basically. I'm wishing you guys and the people you care about all the best going into 2022. Thanks for watching. It's almost been a year since I started making videos and it's slowed down a bit, but these have been super fun for me and I hope I can keep continuing to do these once in a while. I will see you guys in the next video and take care. Bye.